You're back. No, I'm not. Am I back? Sorry, I don't have the patience for silliness. I just don't. I just don't. I just don't. I wonder where the feed goes. Top chat. Live chat. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. Maybe you're that one. Weird. Jen, does it sound okay? Jen, Kung Fu Jen. Yeah, we just came back on just to test it. So I don't know how long I'll stay. It doesn't work on my computer, and it's a brand new $500 mic, so that it's not the mic. Yeah. Good. Thank you. Amazing. Yeah, and I don't have the patience for TikTok today. No, we don't have the patience for TikTok today. Thanks so much. That's just a no. That's just a no. So yeah, I guess we'll just do the same formula that we do over on TikTok, because yeah, it's weird. Hi, Sophia. You're so sweet. Hi, Dawn. Nice to see you. Hi. Okay, can you lie down? Yeah, can you lie down? Hi, nice to see you. Crazy town. Yeah, sounds okay. Yeah, so I guess we'll just have to do it like this. We'll have to do the same format that we do on TikTok, because yeah, it's a brand new mic, and the mic works. I tested it on Zoom. So yeah, it's weird. How are you this morning? Well, if I could drive a bunch of people to the train station right now, I would. I would. If I could drive a bunch of them to the train station, I would. They would be gone. We would do that. Yes, we would. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I get irritated really quickly. Yeah, I don't know. I think that, I don't think people understand the energetics it takes to be a reader, to work energetically. They have no clue. It's just me, pick me. I need stuff, pick me. Come on, give me stuff. And it's like, please go away. Please go away. I know, right? I can see you go, Beth, on some. I know. I have to curb that. I don't kickbox anymore. I have to file my nails down if I want to kickbox. I'm like, oh, you're gonna go down. And that's what Diane and I always talk about. And we're gonna drive people to the train station. Yeah, so I got a big truck full of them. I know, right? Yeah, fingers and toes. I know. Crazy town. And I don't talk politics. I'm aware of what's just happened in Canada. Very aware of it. I don't talk about it. I don't rant about it. I'm aware of it. No, people are like, oh, it's over. It's this, it's that. I'm like, oh my God, just, yeah. So there's a weird energy on the collective today, and a really weird energy on TikTok. So yeah, we're not hanging out on TikTok today. That's just a no. Hi, Amy. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I really need a job. Well, if you really need a job, you're not going to get anything. Okay? Because remember, we don't get what we want, we get what we are. Thank you, universe, for lining up the amazing job. Why do I have so many opportunities? Why do I have multiple opportunities showing up in my world? Thank you. Does that make sense? Yeah, because if we're needing it, I need it. It tells the universe, I don't have it. The universe goes, okay, you don't have it. Does that make sense? Thank you so much. Universe, angels, guides, line me up with the right jobs, the right opportunities, the right time. Thank you. I'm so thankful and grateful that I have an amazing job now. So thankful and grateful that things are lining up for me. Does that make sense? Yeah, because you put that needy energy out. It's like, it's telling the universe, I don't have it. I'm lacking. I don't have it. Help me. Come on. And the universe goes, no. Does that make sense? You'll get something in the next couple of weeks. Amen. Yeah, we don't get what we want, we get what we are. So if you embody the version of you that doesn't have a job, is needing something, then you're just going to align with more of that. Whereas if you align with the version of you that has multiple opportunities, I always get what I want, I make so much more money now, you're going to align with that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So adding the word yet will help reframe. Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes our subconscious mind will say, I'm so wealthy, I'm this, I'm that. And our subconscious mind goes, you're full of shit. And it depends on the programming that we have inside too. So instead we say, I'm so thankful and grateful that an abundance of opportunities are showing up for me every day. I'm so thankful and grateful that I have creativity. I'm so thankful and grateful that the money just keeps flowing. I'm so thankful and grateful. What was the other one? I was working with a couple of people yesterday on reframing into yet. I'm in the process of becoming debt free. I'm in the process is another one. I'm in the process of increasing my savings. I'm in the process of this. So some people say, I don't have the job yet. I don't have the book deal yet. That's mine. I'm like, come on, bring the book deal. Thanks so much. So yeah, bring it. And then I embody the version of me that has it. Okay, so does that make sense? So it's kind of both. And so just kind of keeping an eye on what works with your subconscious mind, because I know with my subconscious mind, there's certain things where I'm like, yeah, I'm the best, period. My subconscious mind goes, yeah, yeah. And then things start to show up to mirror that. I'm in the process of kicking ass in Pilates because I have not mastered that bitch yet. We'll be there tonight. I'll get it. Yeah, hi Morgan. Yeah, our sign for the week. What is our sign? Bees. Bumblebees. Yeah, Diane got bees on her nails. Oh my God, they're the cutest thing ever. Ever. Hi Chan, nice to see you. I have 2 interviews today. Nice. You'll get something. Yeah. Thank you, universe. Thank you for lining up these opportunities. Amazing. The right people, the right time, the right place, right group, just amazing people, opportunities to grow. Thank you. Does that make sense? Yeah. And then it's like, what would it take to get to pick between 2? Yeah. Does that make sense? And I know, I get it. If we're out of work, we're anxious, we start to think, oh my God, the bills, blah, blah, blah. I get it. So it's just, we want to start to reframe that. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, I think you could have both. You get your pick. You get your pick of both. Hey, Clements, nice to see you. Hi, King Air, huge forehead. Oh, fuck off. Fuck right off. And then when you get there, fuck off some more. And then when you get there, keep fucking off till you can't fuck off anymore. How about that? Where are you? So I can block you. Yeah, I want to block that asshole so he doesn't come back in. Can you block them, Jen? I know, I'm looking at my guide going, are you serious? You really think that you have anything on me after TikTok? No, you don't. Oh my God, there was one somehow in my basement the other day. What? You had a bee in your basement? Aw, that's so sweet. There you are. Yeah, the microphone doesn't like it on my computer. So this is the same setup I have on TikTok. So I have you live on my phone and then I open the feed on my computer. Does that make sense? Yeah, so it's the same thing. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Because yeah, it's a brand new microphone. I was on a Zoom call earlier. I just tested it on Zoom. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Good luck to all of us on our new opportunities today. Yes. And he will have the day he deserves. Yes. That's okay. That's just karma's going to come back. See, I want to block those people too. So I want to make sure we can block them. Yes. I could put them in a timeout. Can you? Can you time out people? I like to just block them. I don't know if we can just block people. Jen just handles it. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I'll take both and make all the money and get my debt paid off. Yeah, and then step into the version of you. How will it feel when you pay that debt off? There was a debt that I took care of last year, and I envisioned taking the app off my phone. I was like, this app will be done. I envisioned myself walking into the bank, signing it, done, closing everything. I walked in, I felt that. That's what I felt. Does that make sense? Yeah, so you just feel what it'll feel like when you have it, when it's done, when it's complete. Does that make sense? part of the road. Karma's the most silent gangster you'll ever meet. Oh, huge, huge. I know that what that person just did. We do lives on TikTok all the time. We've got 70,000 followers over there. We have thousands of people that watch the lives. And so, yeah, we wanted to expand over here. We have 1,300 subscribers over here on YouTube. So it's a totally different vibe. Yeah, so we get the odd troll over there, but it's like, you know what? The universe is going to handle that. If you want to come out, it's the boomerang effect. Diane got me a boomerang. I know, I wanted to text her to let her know we were coming back onto YouTube. This is your boomerang. So all of your thoughts, your intentions, your feelings, your emotions, whatever you're putting out into the world is like on a boomerang. It's all going to come back to you. Yeah, we're going deep. We're going deep. Yeah, so everything that you put on here, you know, you have a high forehead, you're a bitch, you swear too much, blah, 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 blah. I don't have enough money, nothing's ever good enough, nothing works out for me. All of that stuff we're putting on this, it's going to come back to us at some point. Yeah, so I know that the universe will handle that kind of stuff. Yes, I haven't seen any of that here. I've had to remove a few things from videos. I haven't seen a whole lot though, which is fine, I don't have blocking abilities here. That's okay. I'm sure he'll pop up on some of my videos. That's okay. That's okay. I know. Jen is so sweet. Bees are assigned for the week. I'm used to it. I've heard it all. It's just, yeah, I've heard it all. It's like, really? Did you wait up? Did you wait up all night to say that? Hiding behind your computer? Okay. Okay. I hope you have a really great day. Maybe you need to go have a poop. I don't know. Maybe you need to have a poop. And I don't take offense to it. My lives, it's like when you come in, when you click to come live, I think this is the same thing as TikTok. Like people can watch the live. We have thousands that watch the lives, and then we have hundreds that will come in and join the live. You don't have to come in and be like that. You don't. Like that's a choice. That's a choice to be like that. And that's not a very happy person. So I kind of feel bad for them. I'm like, I feel bad for you that you have to treat people like that. Kind of sad for you. But the universe will handle it. It'll be great. It'll be fabulous. They might need to have a poop. I don't know, right? Like some people need probably the 20-pound poop. Yeah, that happens. So thumbs up for Shauna. I know, right? People are like, you need your own TV show. I'm like, yeah, I do. Yep. So yeah, we're just going to hang out. We just wanted to test. We wanted to test it. So this is going to be our format when we're here on YouTube. Yes. Because yeah, doing it on my computer just doesn't work. And that's okay. And that's okay. And I can see hearts. I'm not sure what the hearts are. Are we liking? Like if I tap, does it do anything? No. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. Yeah, I don't know what else it does. I don't know what else it does. I use it for likes. Is that what that little thing is? I can click it. I can click some things. Oh, so on my computer, I can click. Oh, I can put like 100%. Oh, okay. So on my computer, I can click myself. I kind of like it. I don't know. It's kind of fun. I know. And, it's like my tolerance level is it's lower. It's just different. That's all. It's like, maybe it's because I'm 54. It's like, shit or get off the pot. What are you doing? Let's go. Let's do this. Like, I don't have the tolerance to be love and light. Okay. Have a blessed day. No, just please go away. Go do your stuff somewhere else. Look at us figuring out YouTube lives. I know, right? That's what I'm doing. Oh, what is that little thing? Sophia. Oh, you can post little like emoji thingies. Aw, those are so cute. I want to see. Do I get more? Oh, I can add emotes. Oh, what are those things? Oh, look. I'm adding things. Look, there. I can add my own stuff. There, I'm adding my own stuff. Yeah, we're just going to hang out and figure out YouTube lives. I know. I had so many people message me last night. They're like, oh my God, you're going to be live on YouTube. I can't wait. Yeah, we can't wait either. These are fun. And I'm going to get some sunglasses. What else? I have some of the best emotes. We've got new emotes over on TikTok. Yep. I've got another one I need to create. Jen knows what that one is. Ooh, look at, there's a brain. Oh, look, here's your brain. No, you lost your brain. Sorry. I'll stop fucking around. I'll stop fucking around. It's fine. I have a question. Do you do readings in YouTube? Because I've been burnt. Brandy. What do you mean, like live readings? I don't know if I'll do any today. I've got a full afternoon of clients. Yeah, I usually do them. I do lives. I pull cards, all that kind of stuff, And yeah, there's a lot of fraudulent people out there, like on TikTok, where there are thousands of fake accounts using my content. Yeah, and they rip people off. So I always tell people, you have to just be very aware, be very discerning. If it feels weird, it is. I never reach out to people. Never. Thank you. Jenna's just going to ask you if you can put my website in. That's my website. So if you want to look at booking sessions with me, I do mediumship, soul coaching. I'm a Reiki master teacher. I'm a life coach. Yeah. So I specialize in helping people get unstuck. I have a new coaching program that I'm putting together. It's a 3-month coaching program that's going to hit the airwaves. So that is also there as well if you'd like more support. I teach mediumship. I teach connecting with angels. I teach paranormal. I teach all the things. Yeah. So today we're just going to hang out. We had a technical glitch this morning and then we tried to go back over on TikTok and that was just a no. So we're back over here. Yeah. So we're just kind of hanging out today, just to kind of see what the energy does. Yeah. I don't have a way of letting everybody know that we're back over here. Jen, do you want to maybe go in Discord and let everybody in Discord know that we're back over here? Yeah. Coffee. Oh, Sophia, you had me. Number 1. Yes. Yes. Is that a planet? Joy. I like it. I've been needing one and needing a session soon, going through a lot. Oh, I send you so much love. Send you so much love. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Lots of stuff going on in the world. Yeah. I know, it's crazy. Crazy town. Let them know. Thank you. How do I find your website? It's livealifeyoulove.org. Yeah, livealifeyoulove.org. I can try and type it in. No, I have to move my thing. I can't. I can't do it. Hi, Marjorie. Nice to see you. There it is. Thanks, Jen. Plans for the day. I've got clients this afternoon and then I'm going back to Slay Pilates. Might be going to meet someone for a coffee later. We'll see. Maggie Licious needs to get out and get lots of P-mail today. Yeah, that's about it. That's what my day looks like. That's what my day looks like. Nice to see you. Hi. Oh, no, it's a friend. It's nothing. No, it's nothing. No. I deleted all the dating apps. I'm done. I'm like, you guys have to get clever. You guys have to get creative because I'm not doing dating apps ever again. Never, ever. I'm needing to find a way to chill. My anxiety for a trip we have next week is getting the best of me. Where are you going on your trip? Hi, Cindy. Nice to see you. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, no, you're not bothering me. I'm happy to answer questions. No, I'm happy to answer questions. With my big forehead, more than happy to answer questions. Stupid asses. Florida cheerleading competition for my daughter. Ooh, okay. What you're picking up on is all the competitive, I'm better, you're better. You're picking up on all the ego stuff. Okay, you're picking up on all the ego stuff. Whoa, yeah. Oh, because I imagine that there are some mean girls that come from mean mamas. Those are made. Does that make sense? Yeah. So when I teach I like to give people tools. A bell jar. I can't show you what a bell jar looks like, but it's like imagine a rose, like Beauty and the Beast. There's a rose and there's a clear container that goes over it. That's a bell jar. So you can bell jar all the energies before you get there. Bell jar everything that isn't a contribution before we get there, while we're there, till after we leave. I would wrap you and your daughter in divine white light. And you can just ask. Like you can ask angels, you can say, hey, can you, that thing that Shauna said? Does that make sense? Yeah, that's what I would do. You're aware of the nasty. That's what I'm picking up on. Like there's some there's some mean mamas going to this thing, and it's competitive, and it's this and it's that. And what they're showing me is like Tanya Harding when she got her knee, they hit her knee and they hurt her. Like there's some nasty, heavy, heavy energy. That's all you're aware of. Just go, you know what? How much fun can we have on this trip? We're going to go and we're going to have fun. Your daughter's exceptional and she's going to be amazing. Make sure she's fueled up, snacks. They're showing me electrolytes. You've got it. You're the mama. You've got everything handled. Yeah, her costumes are gorgeous. Yeah, her team is really good. They'll place top. They'll be top. Does that make sense? Yeah, does that make sense? I can feel the energy. Ooh, it's like mean girls and the mean mamas that come with them. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Cheerleading isn't really big in Canada. Does that make sense? Cindy, I'm enjoying some peace and quiet. Everyone is gone. Yes. Oh, I'm sending you so much love, Brandy. Aw, you lost your sister, your son's father, and now your mom. Oh, I'm sending you so much love. Make sure that you have the right resources around you. I'm now booking into June and July. Okay, my love. I do random live readings. I don't think I'll be doing any today. I'm tired, and I've got a full afternoon. It's been a heavy couple of weeks with mediumship. Yeah, I send you so much love. So whether it's working with someone like me, someone in therapy, a counselor, a grief counselor, just make sure that you're taking care of yourself, okay? Extra support. I send you so much love. Send you so much love. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay, my love. Yeah, my lives are typically random, spirit-led, usually free. Sometimes I do paid readings, but been super tired the last couple of weeks. So people don't realize I have a full practice as well. So I see clients during the week. Yeah. Yeah, of course, you can get a card. I'll pull you a card, Amy. Deep knowing. There's an element of trust in there for you. It's just trusting that you know what's true for you, trusting and knowing that everything is going to work out, trusting and knowing that beautiful blessings are on the way, trusting and knowing. Does that make sense? So it's knowing what's true for you. It's like you hear people always go off about stuff, and I always tell people, take what resonates, leave the rest. I know what's true for me, and then it's important for you to realize and recognize what's true for you, what works for you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I understand. I've gotten so much craziness. Yeah, I know. And that's like, when we have a lot going on, it's important just to acknowledge I have a lot going on, and it's important to acknowledge that, right? It's important to acknowledge that. I can pull you a card. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing mediumship today. I'm tired. I'm a little bit tired. Yes. Oh, the card that came out for you is peace. I can tell you they're at peace. They're on the other side. Okay, it's important just to grieve. What's happening right now for you is the most recent loss is touching the last loss before that, and the last loss before that. And so yeah, it can kind of feel like a tsunami of energy. If you want to email me, I have a journal that I can send you, a grief journal, if that would help. I know, Jen, can you pop in my email? It's shauna@livealifeyoulove.org. Yeah. I got a notification saying my message didn't post on Discord. I tried again. Did you tag everyone? Did you go at everyone and then it sends it to everybody? That's what I do. Sophia, I'm so nervous. Why are you nervous? Cindy, I'm feeling better today. Been sick for a few weeks. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. Amy, yeah, of course. Did you run out to do a kickboxing class? No, I haven't done kickboxing for about a year. My body doesn't want kickboxing anymore. Once you go through menopause, your body's already stressed. So HIIT workouts, kickboxing, really heavy, intense workouts just don't work for the body anymore. No, I might put my gloves on every now and again and just, Yup, that might happen. Yup. I swear it got me through my divorce. And just to go and get it out, just the anger, just the outrage, just the hurt, just the betrayal, all of it. It was incredible to be able to process all of it. But yeah, I don't kickbox anymore. I was at the gym last night, so we did a hard leg workout, and then today I'll do Pilates. That's what I do. That's what I do. Oh, you're so sweet, Denise. Sitting in Shauna's lives will definitely help. You're so sweet. Yeah, Brandy, let me pull you a card. I can do card pulls today. Yeah, we wanted to come on. And then we didn't realize that there was a glitch. And it just, to me, it's not funny. I don't know. It's like, that's so funny. Sorry, why is that funny? Like, there's a technical glitch that is, it's not funny because I like to come on and help people. So it's like, why is that? I'm trying to understand. Why is that so funny? That's really funny. It didn't work. It's like, I don't know. Why is that funny? I'm trying to understand. Yes, this is the card for you, my love. This is for Brandy, higher power. This is trusting and knowing that there is a higher power. We all have a spiritual team. We all have at least one guardian angel and we have a spiritual team. But the caveat to that is that we have free will. So our guides and our angels are literally waiting in the wings and we have to invite them in because we have free will. So every Sunday I say, hey, angels, universe, guides, line up the week with fun. Angels, bring me people that I can't wait to see them again. Like, bring me those kinds of people. Like, I'm so excited to see them and spend time together. Does that make sense? Just really taking care of yourself. Really, really taking care of yourself. Does that make sense? Is my Thor bear going to come back to me in a new puppy? It's a 50-50 right now. It's a possibility. Yeah, it's a possibility. They're not giving me a definitive on it. Aw, that's exciting. Dawn Marie, Shauna, will I ever become a grandma? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but be open to that showing up in different ways. Like through adoption, through physical birth, through... Be open to it coming in whatever way it shows up. Does that make sense? And just be excited. Are you going to have like a whole drawer of candy? You're going to feed them candy? I can't wait to be a grandma. I'm like, come on. Bring those kiddos to me somehow. Let's go. Let's do this. Does that make sense? Like, that shit is frustrating. I know it is frustrating. And the way my brain works, I don't have the patience for that. Oh, that's really funny. It didn't work. It's like, I'm sorry. How is that funny? I opened the deck too. Truth be told, my truth is that isn't funny. It's like I can give that to my ex-husband and he specializes in computers. So I didn't have to worry about anything. If something glitched, he would jump in and be like, yeah, I got it. I'll fix it. So I can give him that. Yes, I can give him that. Yeah, if you want to email me. Yeah, email me and I can get you the grief journal. My friend did up a grief journal and it's absolutely beautiful. It is so beautiful. I think it's important to acknowledge where we are in our, it just flew out again. I'm like, what? Jesus. It's important to acknowledge where we are with our grief. I train as a grief counselor. I don't do that work anymore. It's too heavy. It's just too heavy. It's just, I deal with a lot of the grief and the heartbreak in the mediumship sessions. So to sit as a grief counselor all day, I can't do it. It's a little too heavy for me. Yeah, a little too heavy for me. Yeah, Cindy, I'll pull you a card. Yes. Hi, Penny. Yeah, so if you email me, Shauna at livealifeyoulove, all spelled out, livealifeyoulove.org, O-R-G. If you email me, then I can get it to you. Does that make sense? Yeah. Oh, jeepers creepers. Seriously? One moment. There was one that even flew in the garbage. So this is the one that flew in the garbage, Cindy, is why. And yeah, what your angels are talking about is, your angels are talking about, it's like we need to have something to rub up against, like a juicy why, like if we don't have anything that excites us, like a goal, a vision, like something that we're working on, our heart's desire, then it's like, that's what they're talking about. It's like your soul, asking, what is my soul's purpose? What's going on? What's happening? And understanding that anytime we ask questions, the universe is going to provide the answer. Somehow, some way, they're going to get back to me. That's what I always say. I'll ask, hey, what is this about? What's going on? All right, they'll get back to me. And then I go on and I do other stuff. Does that make sense? So it's really about asking, what is my purpose? Am I happy in what I'm doing? I completely shifted my whole business in this last few days. It's like, no, we're offering different sessions. I gave up my podcast. It's been 6 years. It's time for something new. And it's going to free up energy for me, because I was getting to a point where I was like, oh, that's one more thing I have to do. And it just, my list of stuff to do was getting so crazy. And it just, no, I don't want to do things from that energy. I want to do things. I get to see people on the lives. I get to work with clients. I get to create content. I'm writing my new book with Jack, right? I get to do things. Does that make sense? So it's understanding. There's also a little bit of deservability in there. It's knowing and trusting that you deserve all of your heart's desires. Does that make sense? It's knowing and trusting. Yeah. Yes, I did. So if there's 2, that's why. Okay. I've been doing so much better at voicing, especially to my husband, when I have hit my limit. That's perfect. It's so important to say, like, I grew up in a house that was volatile. So when things were happy, things were happy. But that's like, you always braced for the shit to hit the fan. That's just what my mother was like. She's been later diagnosed with schizophrenia. Yeah. So it's like, I learned to, not only was I empathic, but I learned to read the room. And if their energy shifted, my energy shifted. If their behavior changed, my behavior changed. It's like I was always bracing for something, if that makes sense. So it's taken me a long time to be able to voice and say, this is what's important to me. This is what works for me. Can we talk about this? Like, not from a place of demanding, but it's like, hey, does this work for you? Can we talk about this? This is a kind of a deal breaker for me. So it's understanding all of that and then adhering to it. You hear me chirp about this on the lives on TikTok all the time. It's, we raise that bar and we leave it there. I'm guilty for that too. Well, he just got laid off. It's not a big deal. No, I would like a partner who handles his stuff, his financials, who, isn't going to be asking me to borrow money. It's like, no thanks. No thanks. Does that make sense? Oh, good. Therapy starts back up after our trip. Walks with the dog. Yep. That's amazing. Hi, Sharon. There's Anna. On my way to an interview. Oh, good luck. We're sending you so much love. Aw. Today's my son's birthday. He shares his birthday with my friend that had her life taken. Oh, I send you so much love. Absolutely. They always connect on the other side. They do. I'll let you know if I have anybody come in. I'm kind of a little bit tired today. We were just coming on to figure out YouTube, and then it goes all crazy on my computer, and I can't do TikTok today. I can't. I get inundated with messages. People, I've probably had 30 messages this morning already. I just got ripped off by you. Is this really you? It's like, oh man. That's the nice thing about this platform, is that they can't steal my content. I kind of like it. Marjorie, do I have a guide named Whitney? Yeah. I have gloves and a bag in the basement for when I need to get the feels out. I like that. Yeah, I used to have a bag. I don't have a bag anymore. I'm in a condo. I know. Yep. Every now and again, there's something about putting those gloves on. I remember the first time Robert held them up. I started training with Robert. My daughter used to go do karate with Robert and his wife, Corey. And I started doing the morning class. And so in the morning class, he was horrific. He's ex-Marine. He's like, I called him Kung Fu Panda. He's like a black belt. He's got like 8 different black belts. It's just like, jujitsu and Hapkido and just all these different variations. Anyway, one morning we were doing our workouts. And he came over to me and he slipped the gloves on. I was like, oh my God, what just happened? Oh, it was like this beast came out. It was like, oh, we were always told we were good girls growing up. So good girls meant that they didn't have a voice, that they didn't have an opinion. They didn't dare ask for what they wanted, and you don't dare get angry. You just, you be a good girl. You stay invisible and you don't say anything. I have since corrected that. Yes, corrected that. I didn't think it was funny either. I don't think it's funny. It's like, why is that funny? Like if your child was at home and they're working on a presentation. So if your child is at home and they're working on a presentation and then it didn't get saved and the cat knocked something over and their whole presentation was gone. I know I'm making it extreme. Would you laugh at that? Would you think that's funny? That's funny. No. It's like, why is that funny? right? To me, it feels, I don't know, there's something off about that. It's like, interesting. Me and my big forehead don't like that. Yes, this is for you, Lavon. Yes, yes, yes. Clean it up. This typically talks, it doesn't necessarily talk about our physical space, because as you know, you hear me chirp about this all the time on TikTok, is that our thoughts are creating our reality. So it's cleaning it up, just being aware of what your dominant thoughts are. What is your dominant state? Like, is your dominant go-to state happy, possibilities, peace, hope? Or is your dominant state anxious, shit's gonna go sideways, worried, not enough, panic? Okay, that's the invitation for you to have a look at that. Does that make sense? Just to sort of have a look at that and, how am I feeling? I know when I get spicy, I'm like, wow, there's the spice. And then I joke about driving people to the train station. It's fine, it's fine. I like that, yes. Do you guys all know what that means? On Yellowstone, they take people to the train station. We're not doing that, but Diana and I talk about it. Oh, I should have texted her to let her know that we were back on. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Can I get a card, please? Yes. Yes. Ooh, Dawn. Milk and honey. Tasty Town. So stay focused. Stay focused. It's like, I want you to take the energy of, no, this is happening. This is happening. Period. This is happening. It's on the way. Yep. Hasn't shown up yet. Here it comes. It's on its way. I know. And it's also, there's like a level of expectant, right? Like, yeah, of course this is going to show up for me. Of course this is going to happen. Just like when my mountain bike came back. I got so mad that day. The picture randomly showed up on my computer with my mountain bike. I'm like, oh, that's my bike. After I bought a new bike the night before. I didn't like the new bike. Anyway. And then I got mad. I could feel myself riding down the hill. Bugs in my teeth, mud all over my face. The best feeling ever. That feeling is pure joy. My bike's going in for a tune-up this week. Yes, that's pure joy. Okay, so I felt the joy, felt my bike, had my bike. I was the version of me that had the bike, felt it, every cell of my being, bring my bike back. 2 weeks later to the day. Hi, this is the Calgary Police. We have your bike. I'm like, oh. Everybody around me is like, what? No, how did you do that? I'm like, well, that's the blueprint. Does that make sense? If there's something that you're trying to manifest in your world, if it hasn't shown up yet, it's a yet. It just means somehow you're not letting it in. It could be the universe is working on something exceptional, or it could be that we're not letting it in. We have a fear, we're scared, we have a belief system. I can't tell you how many entrepreneurs I've worked with over the years that have a belief system that you have to work hard to play hard. Really? I don't want to work 14-hour days. I don't know about you, but I don't want to work 14-hour days. You'll see the patterns in your life because you'll see how you show up. You'll see how people show up for you. I have the most incredible women and men in my world. I have the most incredible friends. I do. I affirm that. I got rid of the last shitbird last year. And I created that. I acknowledge that. I started to think that she was a shitbird. And then it kind of went to another level. And then it was like, oh, she isn't willing to be happy. Anytime I was happy about something, she would find something negative to sort of dig at. And I was like, oh, it's not in alignment. So I want to be around people that are happy. Right? Like I was showing you guys pictures of one of Jen's new fur babies. What does Aria call them? She calls them the piggies. Oh my God, they're so cute. They're so cute. Does that make sense? Yeah. Hi, Kelly. Nice to see you. I know, Jen's the best. On TikTok, there are new stickers. On TikTok, there's new stickers. There's one for Kung Fu Jen. There's one that has Maggie. And I have a cute boy in gray sweatpants. I have to finish that sticker today. Yes, that's going to happen. This is for Mary. Is allowing a leg up. It's allowing the universe to help. There's something in there around letting people help. Does that make sense? So it's like sometimes we can, especially if you're independent, you're used to handling stuff, you get stuff done. And so this is an invitation to allow the universe to come in and help you. I went through that after my divorce. I was like, no, I'll handle everything. I did corporate taxes. I knew how to change the tires on my car. I knew how to change the oil. And then it was like, oh, I don't have to do all of this. I can allow other people to help me. So I'm used to being the healer. I'm used to being the nurturer. I'm used to being the, what do you need? What do you need? No, I deserve to have that back. So it's like, what is that saying, Jen? It's like, we're done pouring into cups that aren't pouring into ours. So I think that's also coming up for you. Does that make sense? Yeah. I'm a huge empath, and I had to put my foot down on my trip with my sister and brother-in-law. They get very short with each other, and I called them out for it. I feel much better. Yeah, I don't want to be around that. It's like, you know what? If you guys want to pick at each other, go do that somewhere else. Like, nobody wants to sit and be around that. I can ignore it to a certain level. To a certain level, I kind of ignore it, and I'm like, are you guys okay? Like, do you need ice cream or something? Or do you need to have a poop? Some people really do need to have a poop. But yeah, I can ignore it to a certain degree, but then I don't want to be around it, especially people who are drinking. I don't drink. So no, I don't drink. I don't do edibles. I don't smoke 420. I don't do anything. I don't do any form of recreational drugs or alcohol. I don't judge people who do. It just lowers your consciousness, and then your energy loads up with entities. I don't want to be around that. That's just me. That's just my personal preference. That's just my personal preference. I felt lost and alone lately. Oh, Cindy. Yeah, we need to look at that. We need to look at that. Sometimes I know for myself when I'm up leveling or I'm learning something or shifting, it just, it's, no, April's a heavy month for me. And that's for a myriad of personal reasons. It's a heavy month for me. So it's like, okay, I just want to get through the month. And I typically, when I get quiet, and people know, Jen's messaging me. She's like, are you okay? I haven't heard from you all day. I'm usually blowing up people's phone, and I'm like, no, just taking a step back, just sort of looking at stuff. That's one thing to know that you're doing that, but it's also really aligning with people that get you. Does that make sense? I always ask for, I need more ground crew. Come on. I need people that I can be myself with, people who get the woo, people who are rooting for my success. I root for everyone's success. I think that's another thing too, is that I just automatically root for other people's success. And so it's like, no, I deserve to have that back. I deserve to have people that do that for me as well. Does that make sense? Yeah. Does that make sense? Hello, Celine. Nice to see you. Samara, I see you. Hello, Samara. The easiest way to start to gain clarity is through movement. So go for a hike, go to the gym, do an exercise class, take your dog for a walk, do a cycle of breath work. EFT tapping is huge. It shifts you out of parasympathetic nervous system. Like it rebalances your nervous system, if that makes sense. I can't recommend that enough. So Brad Yates on YouTube, he's my favorite. He has tapping for grief. He has tapping for sadness. He has tapping for everything, absolutely everything. I can't recommend that enough. So it's really sitting down and just going, okay, I don't feel good. What else can I do? I call it your spiritual toolbox, and I get it. When I went through my divorce 6 years ago, I dumped it out. I was like, nothing's working, nothing's helping. So yeah, it's imperative that we find new things to bring us peace and just slow things down. Breath work is huge because breath work will bring you back into alignment with your heart, and then you'll have your clarity. Grief is its own thing. We have to allow it. We have to just honor the process. It's different for everybody. When she wrote, I can't remember what her name is, but when she wrote the 5 stages of grief, that wasn't for people who were left behind. That was for people who were in hospice. Yeah. So that there aren't stages as far as I'm concerned. Everyone grieves differently. We're all different. It's just, if you get stuck, that's what we need to look at, if that makes sense. We need to make sure. And it can feel very overwhelming. I read for a family last week, in the last 6 months, they've lost 5 loved ones. I get it. It can feel so overwhelming. And then they start to question, why am I here? And what's my purpose? And what could I have done to prevent that? I get it. Like, there's so much that's wrapped up in that. I totally get it. What I do, Brandy, is you can get your guide's name. You can get your guardian angel's name or the guide that's working with you the closest. You can do that. Keep asking, and then I'll verify the name for you. Okay? Because you can do that. I teach people how to do it. You can do it. Just keep asking. Okay, I'd like to know the guide's name that's working the closest with me. Thank you. What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? Bring your energy closer. What are the signs? Bring your energy closer. Thank you. What is your name? What is your name? If you have to ask 1,000 times, ask 1,000 times. It'll drop. Okay, just depends on how open and available we are. Okay, because if we're really deeply grieving, then our energy is a bit lower. Okay, so we want to raise our vibration. I love this. It shifted my mood. Aw, I have that effect on people. Yeah. Sometimes I can be a dirty bitch. I get fucking angry, but I own it. I'm like, Shauna needs a new play toy. Shauna needs something, all right. And we're handling it. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I had Jen go back on. Yeah, we came on this morning. For whatever reason, my microphone is a brand new microphone. I was just on a Zoom call this morning. The microphone, it glitches. The sound glitches when we do the YouTube live from my computer. So this is the same setup I do on TikTok. I have you live on my phone, and then I've got the feed open on my computer. Yeah. So I said to her, can you let everybody know that we're back over here? I just couldn't do TikTok today. I think because of the election. The election last night in Canada, the energy on TikTok, ooh, it's yucky. It's yucky. We don't like it. So yeah, I went on TikTok and I'm like, I can't do the live here, sorry. And then Jen said, can you do it on your phone? I said, let's try it. So yes, here we are. We're back. We're not having too much of a shit fit. We're not having too much of a shit fit. It's fine. It's fine. Hi, Stacy G. Oh, yeah, I grew up with a lot of, why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? Always meaning I wasn't good enough. Ooh, so everything connected to it. Destroy, delete, unwind, dissipate, and release. That's a clearing statement. You don't have to understand it. Yeah, and send it all back. Everywhere that you bought the lie. And then I shift it. This is what I do with my coaching clients. I shift that. Okay, everywhere I bought the lie that I can't do things right, that I'm not enough, that it's wrong to make mistakes. I chew into it. And I sit and I look at that and I'm like, everything that is, cancel, clear, delete, whatever you want to say, and send it all back. All the judgments, all the stuff. We grew up with, you're a good girl. And my dad, he used to always say, what's wrong with you? My mother said it too. Anytime we'd make a mistake, what's wrong with you? So then we grew up thinking there was something wrong with us, especially if we made a mistake. Oh God, don't let them know you made that mistake. So then you look at that stuff, because there's other stuff that's going to sit in there. Because as children, we take on those beliefs. We think something's wrong. My mom and dad got divorced. I'm the problem. My mom isn't talking to me. It's because I'm bad, right? To this day, when someone ignores me, someone that I have feelings for, oh, that hurts. That hurts. And that's totally mine, and I get it. But to this day, when somebody I care about and I really like, when they ignore me, ow, that really hurts. And that's mine, totally own it. But yeah, those formative years, I would say even till 12, those first 12 years, that's where we're wide open. We're picking up all sorts of stuff. Does that make sense? And then you can see it in the patterns and you'll start to catch yourself say stuff. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah. Anna, would behavior therapy help my daughter? Yeah, make sure it's the right person. You're good at that. You're good at tuning into your spidey senses. Angels, universe guides, make sure it's the right person, the right flavor, line us up with the right person. It's a female, okay? But yeah, make sure it's the right person so that they're giving your daughter the tools. Because I have a background in psychology. I was working on my psychology degree before my daughter was born. And I didn't go back and get it. All the woo just like full force came back, even stronger than ever. So I didn't go back and finish my psychology degree. And I'm glad I didn't, because I don't want to put people in boxes. And I don't want to sit there and let people talk for 50 minutes and dig it all up again, reactivate it in their energy field, and then go, okay, when do you want to book in again? Like that to me is a broken model. That's like, I don't want to label people. That's just a no from my perspective. So yeah, the right person, I refuse talk therapy. Talk therapy is just not helpful because they just let you go down the rabbit hole. Oh yeah, and what else happened? And what else? Yeah, and what else? And then before you know it, you're talking about your childhood, and you're doing the ugly cry, and you can't breathe, and then you're like, okay, I'll see you next week. No, that is not helping people from my perspective. Does that make sense? So make sure it's the right person. Hoochie! I know, I wanted to text you. I came on originally to we wanted to do it just to see what it was going to look like. And then I don't think it's funny when stuff glitches like that. It's not working. It's like, the fuck is wrong with people? I don't think it's funny. So then, and I don't have the energy to be on TikTok today, just the energy's whacked. So yeah, we're just doing it the same way that we do TikTok. Yeah, for whatever reason, my mic doesn't work on my computer on the YouTube lives, which is fine. It's a brand new mic, and I was on a Zoom earlier today. So, and I tested it. So it's not the mic, it's something with the system. Yeah. So we'll do it the same way that we do the TikTok lives. I'll have you live here, and then I'll have the feed open on my computer. Yeah. I meant to text you before we came back on. Jen said to me, she goes, why don't you do it the way that you do it at the TikTok lives? I said, yeah, let's go on and let's try it. So yeah, we came on to try it, and it's like, okay, fine. I feel the energy, right? Like the TikTok, as soon as I opened up TikTok, it was like, nope. You missed, we had a troll. We had somebody tell me how big my forehead was. You missed a troll. Yes, we had our first nasty troll here. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Yeah. Shauna just said your name, Hoochie, and there you were. I know, right? I'm sorry I'm so late. Julie, no, don't worry about it. We had a technical glitch. I was on at 10 my time. We had a technical glitch, and I thought, okay, let's forget this. And then I went over to TikTok. I opened that up for 30 seconds. I was like, nope, I cannot be here today. I wonder if it's because of the election last night. A lot of people are looking to move from Canada. It's like, holy shit. Yes. So then I thought, yeah, Jen and I were going to come over here and play and just see. So this is the format. We'll just I tried to do multiple streaming, and that doesn't work either. So we'll just do this way. So I'm live on my phone, and then I've got the feed open on my computer. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So that's what we're doing today. After I almost had a fucking meltdown. They went to a timeout. Jen was I blocked them. And she's like, let's put them in a timeout. I'm like, okay, that's nothing compared to the stuff that we see on TikTok. This is why Jen is the best moderator ever. I don't see like 90% of it. By the time, like she gets them. That's why she's Kung Fu Jen. On TikTok, there's new emotes, new stickers, one that says Kung Fu Jen. And then there's one that has Maggie. And I have a cute boy in gray sweatpants. There's my evil laugh. I'll have to do that one for you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to go live tomorrow. What do I have going on? Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. I've got a busy day. Hi, Valessa. Nice to see you. Cindy, it's so simple. Even you can do that. Ow. Oh, what is that? Right? Like, yeah, my dad was always like, oh, what's wrong with you? It's like, wow. This coming from the man who, when I graduated high school, had to say to me, where's your school again? Because they'd never been there. Oh, we didn't have to worry about you. It's your younger sisters we had to worry about. Oh, you and parent and take on trips and spend time with. Okay. I'm not worth it. I'm not enough. Right? All this shit that comes up. I knew how to sign my dad's signature, though. Just this. I signed every report card for myself in grade 12, 11, most of them for grade 10, too. Yeah, it's fascinating, right? And then to this day, anytime my sisters and I are around my dad, one of them will bring up, we're all in therapy at some point in time. One of them will bring this stuff up, and my dad's like, oh, that's not true. We didn't do that. You had a roof over your head. You had food to eat. And we're like, and no emotional nurturance and no love. Right? So it's like, oh my God. Just like we had this cat once, and it had this big lump on its neck. And my dad's like, well, as long as it's still eating, it's fine. So my sister said, okay, when you start getting lumps and tumors all over your body, as long as you're eating, that's fine. We won't need to have any help for you. I remember my sister saying to my dad, you better hope I'm not making the decisions when you need to go into a home. You just better hope. Oh my God. Diane and I were talking about that last night. I'm not going into a home. No fucking way. No. It's crazy, right? I had to stay offline yesterday because of the elections. Yeah, can you feel that? Recently, after meditation, I felt intoxicated. My voice changed and my grandmother's voice came through. Ooh, that's exciting. Very exciting. Hi, Robin. it's like having a dialogue. I don't ask specific questions. So I'm not like, on TikTok, there are the evidentiary mediums and you have to ask certain things and do it a certain way. I don't do that because I read for someone yesterday. She needed to hear one thing. I'm giving her all sorts of stuff. He's telling me this. He's showing me this. Da, 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 da. There was one little snippet that she needed about the 15-minute mark. And she's like, oh my God, that's it. That's all I needed. That isn't scripted into what I do for people. So I channel what they need to hear. What are they open and available to hearing? What will help them on their healing journey the most? Those are the questions that I ask, if that makes sense. I don't care about the evidence. It's not about me. The readings are not about me. I'm the medium. I'm the guy on the phone relaying the information. Does that make sense? So we all work differently. We all work differently. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Katie, could stress cloud me? My aunt passed last week, blindsided me. Yeah, absolutely. I can't show it to you on my computer, but I have, it's the Hawkins scale. It's the consciousness scale by David Hawkins. Your loved ones are at the vibration of 500. That's love or above. And grief is at 75. So we've got 500, we've got 75. Shame is at the very bottom of the scale. Most of the planets at about 200. There's a bit of a gap there. Does that make sense? So the emotional aspect of grief is going to weigh our energy down. It's going to make it heavier. It's kind of like a hot air balloon. And then as we grieve, as we work through that, then our energy gets lighter and then it makes it easier to connect. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And I'm so sorry for your loss. I send you so much love. Thank you. I had a nudge to see a female. You got this. What are you asking me for? What are you asking me for? Go fly, little bird. Go fly. Mama released you from the nest. Okay, that's creepy. Sorry. That's creepy. Mama released you. Go fly, little bird. Go fly. Yeah, you'll find her, right? Just like, and just like you understand when you go into certain spaces, right? You walk in, you're like, ooh, that doesn't feel good. Or, oh, I really like this. Same thing when you pick somebody. I was talking to my realtor, not pulling the pin just yet. These markets are going to course correct. Delicious. I was talking to my realtor and she's like, do you have a broker? I said, I have one from when we were married, but I think it might be time for a new one. So she gave me the name of her broker. As soon as I talked to that woman, I heard her voice. I was like, oh no, that's just a no, right? So it's, hey, bring me the right people at the right time. Bring me whoever my daughter needs. That's another good question. Anytime we were in school, getting ready for the school year, I would say, angels, line up the right teacher for Emma. And no word of a lie. Some years she would be in one class for a few days and I'd be like, that's not the right class. And then she'd come home and say, I was moved to another class, or that teacher left and there's a new teacher. Crazy town, hey? Crazy town. Hoochie sent a message right after you mentioned her. That's the best detail, right? That's right. That's right. I go through the feed. I try to get to everybody. Nasty trolls. Yeah, those are dirty bitches. Those are dirty bitches. Train station. I know. I got a whole friggin' truckload of them. I've got a pretty thick skin now. I dare any of you, if you worry about what other people think of you, become a content creator on TikTok. That will be gone. And your skin will be this thick. And at the end of the day, none of it matters. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. When people choose to click to come live, I don't know if this is the same thing as TikTok, but on TikTok, we have thousands that watch the live. And then if you click to come live with me, to interact with me, you've just stepped into my sacred space. So you don't get to bring your nastiness with you. I kind of see it like Pigpen, like Charlie Brown with Pigpen. He's got that cloud that follows him. That's how the energy looks to me. I'm like, get out. You don't get out. This is a safe, sacred place for people. If you don't believe in what I do, fine. If you don't get it, if you think it's ridiculous, fine. There's lots of other stuff for you to look at. So it's just, I don't have a tolerance for that. This is my sacred space. I did my fucking hair for this. I ironed my fucking shirt for this. So there. I feel better. Thanks. I feel so good listening to Shauna. I feel so good being here. Any advice on what's next in my life? I feel such a massive energy, but I don't know what is next. Fear of the past or excitement about the future? You create your future. We create our life. So what are your heart's desires? What is the vision for the future? What is that? Because if we're sitting waiting, I'm going to wait and see what the universe brings us. The universe goes, cool. We're waiting. This one's waiting. Okay, so then they're going to match that. They're going to wait. Instead, this is happening. This is what I get. I deserve my heart's desires. This is a fuck yes. And you go. Do you see how we shift that? It's like, yeah, this is happening. I have so many juicy targets that I'm working towards, and I don't share them with people. I don't. I only share them with people when they're done. Does that make sense? Because people are going to be like, not everyone's willing to choose what I'm willing to choose. Oh, Shauna, here's a check for 100,000. Thanks. More, please. Not a lot of people are willing to receive that. Okay, so I'm willing to receive at a different level. So I don't share all of my juicy stuff with everybody. Does that make sense? So it's important to have the right people around you. The right people, like Kung Fu Jen and Hoochie. It's important to have the right people around you. Does that make sense? So I get really clear on what your heart's desires are. Do you connect with your higher self? Your higher self as the blueprint for why you're here. Does that make sense? So you do a meditation, connect to your higher self. Does that make sense? I know. There's somebody who tries to remote view into my energy without my permission. So every now and again, I get this, what is that? And then my angels flash me a picture of this person. She's a savage. Savage. Huh. Sorry, I was talking to the peeps. Train station. I'll pack the car for when Maggie and I come up to sleep over. Yes. How many can I fit in the back of the car? Oops, I didn't say that. I did not say that. Oh, how rude. I used to get that all the time. I used to call me slaphead. What? Oh my God. What's wrong with people? It's like, really? Really? You probably have a pencil eggplant. You probably can't spell. You probably don't have teeth. And you live in your mom's basement. And you're going to tell me that the way I look is not acceptable? I sound evil. I know. It's fine. It's fine. My days are not complete without hearing your laugh and voice. Yeah, there's a lot, Tori. There's a lot from that election. Oh my God. I closed Facebook. I'm not going on TikTok today. Instagram isn't as bad. I have a lot of people in the spiritual community in my area that, oh God, they have their take and they're filling the feed with this stuff. It's like unfollow, unfollow, unfollow. That's what I do on all of the platforms. If it doesn't light me up or make me laugh or inspire me, I don't want to see that kind of stuff. Just, yeah, I'm aware of what's going on. Absolutely aware of what's going on. I don't have any discussions around it. I don't have an excitement for politics enough to have an intelligent conversation around it, because it's like politics and religion. No, there's never going to be, the whole planet is lovely about it. No. If you can, I need to see sweet Maggie. I just love her. She's sleeping. I'll see if she wakes up before we finish up. We don't get the cutesy gifts that pop up here, though. I know it's different, isn't it? It's different. Yeah, it's totally different. We have 1,300 subscribers here on YouTube. So I wanted to start coming over and doing some lives over here, get the chance to meet everybody. Yeah, but yeah, TikTok is still fun. It's crazy. It's its own universe. I knew my mom's signature, signed my own skip notes. Oh yeah, I called for myself too. My mom had a phone voice. Hi, this is Barbara. Yeah, Shauna won't be in today. Did your mom have a phone voice? Mine did. Oh, hello? Okay, bye. Get out of there. Like Satan would come out again. It was like, oh my God. We used to wish the phone would ring more often. When people came over, it was like, who are you? Like, she was so nice and, oh, so wonderful. And watch it. Yeah, watch it. It's good times. Yeah, good times. Zoe, I saw a new boy on TikTok in gray sweats. Almost tagged you in the videos because I thought you'd appreciate the view. I have a cutie patootie that we're going to put. It's tasteful. We'll make that emote later today. Yeah, we'll add that to TikTok. Yep. Hi, Samara. It's a bit more intimate here, isn't the hundreds of people? No, I tried to go back over onto TikTok. I couldn't do it. No, couldn't do it. Mm-mm. Oscar Wilde in gray sweatpants. Oh, he's a cutie. And his voice. I don't know what it is. There's a voice. I love a deep voice. I'm like, oh, just here, read this like flyer from Canadian Tire. There's something about a man's voice that just, something about that. I'm just barely learning, so I can't control who comes through or the messages yet. That's okay. I would get into some classes. I'll be doing my level 1 in September. So I teach my classes are on Zoom. We're looking at space here in Calgary to start doing in-person classes. But my classes are on Zoom. And so I'm working with you in real time. And then I teach you how that works. Like if I don't have a parameter around that, I'd have 50 dead people in my room all the time. Not going to happen. No, there was a medium that we went to go see years ago, and she was standing there and she's like, I can't hear anything. They're all yelling. Just a minute. And she tried to tune in. No, I have order in my room. I'm like, no, you bring through the loved one that they need to connect with the most. So I can teach you how to set up those parameters. Does that make sense? I would get into some classes and practice. Just start practicing. Find a community, like a community that you connect with in your area, and just start practicing. Or ask your friends and family, hey, I'm learning this. Could I give you a free reading? You don't have to buy me anything. Just give me, I want 10 minutes of your time. So practice, practice, practice. And again, it's not about the medium. It's not about me deciding what the information is. I have that set up differently. You bring me what they need to hear. In every single session, at some point in the session, whether it's 5 minutes in or the last 5 minutes, they burst into tears because it's what they needed to hear. It could be a butterfly. It could be a sign. It could be me describing what a loved one looked like. I did a reading last week and I said, I have permission to share too. He had kind of scraggly hair. And I said, but he just said, it's not a mullet. And she howled. She goes, oh my God. He used to get razzed all the time because people thought he had a mullet. And she said, the fact that you just said that, that's it. That's done. I don't tell them to say stuff like that. I'm like, just give me what they need to hear so they know who I'm talking to. Does that make sense? So I don't do cookie cutter. I'm not male, 67, Sometimes I do it on lives. I don't like that. And I don't do that in sessions, just so you know. I had somebody last week, she's like, well, just do it like the lives. I said, I actually don't read like that. I don't. Who do you want to connect to? My mom. Bring mom in. Okay, here's what she is. This is what she looks like. This is what she's telling me, and we go. So everybody works differently. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Yeah. If my dad came through, he'd be flirting with you. Oh. That's like Jennifer's brother, Jonas. He came in, I said, he just winked at me and he's like posing. She goes, oh God. I said, oh, he was a real ladies' man. She goes, yeah, he dated all my friends. I'm like, oh, yes. Yeah, they flirt from the other side. They flirt. They know not to get too inappropriate though. That's my ex-husband. He gave me a thick skin, right? I have had to stop sharing. It's hard though, because I want them to be excited with me. Yeah, exactly. I get it, right? I get it. Like, because it really, a lot of it comes down to money as well. Like the condo I'm in right now, I'm just waiting for the right price, the right time. I'm like, hey, tell me when the right time is to put the offer in, because the markets are going to start shifting. And then this is going to be an investment property, and then I'm going to leverage this to get the next one. Not everybody, oh, interest rates are so high. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, what if this happens? It's like, shh. And then I say, who can I share this with? And here's your list of friends that are into real estate. I have one friend, she has 7 real estate properties. I have another friend at the gym. He probably has 20. Yeah, I'm like, and then they pay for themselves. I'm like, why wouldn't I do that? Yeah, does that make sense? But not everybody can hear that, right? Especially people who are not going to choose it. I know people who are probably going to be renting for the rest of their lives, and that's okay. It is what it is. So those aren't conversations I have with them, because they can't see the idea of actually owning a home. I've actually heard them. They've actually said, well, I'm never going to own a home. I can never afford it. It's like, okay, that's your reality then. Okay, angels, universe, guides, what would it take for you to bring me the money for my house? Angels, universe, guides, what would it take for you to bring me the deal, the partner, the person, the friend, the car, the house, the trip? What would it take? Okay, angels, universe, guides, bring me the blueprint for X, Y, and Z. That's one that I use all the time. Bring me the blueprint. There was a medication I'd been taking for about 1.5 years, and I knew that it was off. I talked to 5 different people that there's something off. No, it's this. No, it's this. No, they kept saying, it's your hormones, it's your hormones. No, I just had hormone testing. The hormones are good. No, it's like people they just keep digging and they want to look for problems. And it's like, okay, why don't we just fix what we're dealing with right now? Does that make sense? I know. So again, same thing. There was a girl at the gym. She works for a plastic surgeon. And she was like, oh, yeah, like when you get, and this is the look on her face. Yeah, when you start to get, when you're 50, you have no collagen, this and this and this. I looked at her and I said, I take collagen every day. What are you talking about? Oh, and it just, right? Just different conversations. However, I went to Shoppers the other night and I got the senior discount. I'm not a fucking senior. I think 65 is a senior. That's my perspective, but I'll take the discount. I'm like, yeah, give me the discount. I'm gonna go shop some more. I get 20% off. Okay, maybe I'll scrunch my eyes up so I look like I'm more wrinkly. I don't know. Have a couple of cigarettes. I don't know. Oscar, he's so yummy. He is. I like his music. I watch him. He's so cute. And he has his voice. I'm like, just say, Shauna, you're so pretty. Do you want tacos? Yeah, I want tacos. His voice surprised me at first. Yes, same thing. Yeah, as soon as I heard him talk, I'm like, I don't know what I was expecting, but as soon as I heard him talk, I was like, oh, what just happened? And then have you seen the ones where he's just come back from the gym? Yeah, he's tasty, very tasty. Super excited for level 1 in the fall. Yay, yeah. Yep, my mom did that too. She'd be like, I don't know. Usually at my sister Julie, get down there. And she would steal stuff all the time. Is fabulous. She stole money. She was just fabulous. Anyway, and then she'd be yelling at her. And then the phone would ring. Hello. I'm like, I would like that version. Thank you. You saw a butterfly in Hawaii. Oh, I love that. Aw, that's so sweet. Yep, I will own a home. Yeah. Connect in the version of you that has it, right? Connect into the version of you that has it. People laugh at me. My car is like, he's 11 years old. And people laugh at me. They're like, oh, the kilometers are getting up there. I'm like, my neighbor's car has 400,000 kilometers on it. I'm like, just shut up. Anyway, yeah, it's like people have different takes on stuff. And it's like, okay, whatever. I don't have a car payment. And he's an asset. So yeah, okay, whatever. So it's understanding. And so in my mind, if somebody says something and it doesn't resonate with me, I'll think that's not mine. Thanks, that's your reality. That's not mine. Time is it? Okay, we got to wrap up soon. I've got clients starting at 12. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Somebody said to me the other day, oh yeah, now that you're going through menopause, you're getting older, it's all downhill from here. I said, my body feels like it did when she was in her 20s. I don't know what you're doing to yourself, but that's on you, man. That's on you, man. What collagen do you take? I can't remember what it's called. I get it at the health food store. It's white. It's a white bag. It's got a cow on it. I put it in my coffee, so it's flavorless. Does that make sense? And I take greens as well, like spirulina, chlorella. I take a greens mixture. I put it in my smoothie because that's a natural detox for the body. So you don't smell like fried onions. Cookies, nice and delicious. Cookie. See you Thursday. Yes. Yeah, we wanted to come on and figure this out. I said to Jen, I said, okay, we got to figure this out. The electronics are just weird. So we got to figure this out. Yeah. Yeah, so if I can help you, yes. livealifeyoulove.org is my website. What else? Have your pet spayed and neutered. Appreciate boys in gray sweatpants. Yes. Pay it forward. Do something nice for somebody today. Tell them something lovely. Yes, I do. I separated my sessions out. So it's mediumship, or if you want soul coaching, psychic, intuitive stuff, are you coming in? Or if you want Reiki. So there's 3 different sessions. So I'm not doing, it's not a mixture anymore. I used to have a mixture There's Maggie-licious. I used to do them all, but now it's like, no. So if you have Reiki with me, we're not talking to dead people. Hi, you say hi to everybody. Some kisses, thank you. Hi, you say hi to everybody. You say hi to all the YouTube people. Yes, you say hi. No, yeah, you say hi. Yeah, you need to have your bath. Yeah, you say hi. I wipe her down at the end of the night. Okay, she sleeps in the bed with me.